She used to be an iron horse 20 years ago. Used to bring the mail to me through the ice and snow.
This is Biff Byford from Saxon. You're watching Therium. Come on.
90 tons of thunder lighting up the sky. She was
It's very good. Very good. Many people. It was very good, very full. Paris was, you know, as usual, was great. Lyon was very special. It was very, very good. Lyon was a great audience with lots of energy. Good. Well, we used to play the original Bikini, and it got flattened with the big explosion. So yeah, I mean, I don't know why we don't really choose our concerts. I mean, the promoter. I think this time we're with one promoter for the whole of France. Shows a very big French promoter. So I think the choice of cities is very good.
Yes.
You know, we Paris, Lyon, Toulouse, Strasbourg is good. Well, it seems like a really nice band. It's the first time we played the new Bikini. We played somewhere else last time we played in Toulouse. But yeah, the food is excellent. We just had our food, and it was lovely. It was really nice, yeah. The 80s, I think if you listen to Sacrifice, it has a very similar energy to the 80s albums. In fact, when we do the show, we start the show with Motorcycle Man, and the second song is Sacrifice. So you can hear the similarities. But I think over the last 10 years, we've a little bit more of a heavier edge to our music. But still, I still love to write melodies and, anthemic things that people can sing. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think the Sacrifice album does connect with the 80s albums. And I don't know why, maybe just an accident. I don't know why. If we knew why, we'd be fantastic. It would be great. But each album is different. The next album, we start writing the next album in January, February, March, record it. Okay. So I don't know. Will it be like Sacrifice? Come see, come ça. Well, we just thought we'd do something a little bit different for our fans, rather than straight, two guitars, drums, bass, singer. We just wanted to do something a bit different, really, to give us a different style, a different interest. So we did some orchestrated, some acoustic, some re-recorded alt tracks. We just found it interesting, really. It can be a bit boring just doing the same thing all the time. And it's boring for the fans to hear the same thing all the time. So we thought it'd be nice to release something different. Well, I think we were a very working class band. We're not from university, we're from working people, and I think we try to keep that sort of alive within the band. We're not, we don't want to be very clever with music. We leave that to other bands. And we can be very clever, but we like to write music that's very enjoyable, if you understand what I mean. I like to write lyrics that are a little bit more deeper than rock and roll, but I think you have to try and keep the interest for people. I think that's the key. You know. I don't think it's really reinventing yourself. I just think it's staying true to your roots and, like I said, to try and experiment a little bit, to bring different music, different style not to change too much, but to be unpredictable. I think that it's very, very important to be unpredictable, so nobody can say, it's the same old thing. So for Sacrifice, very unpredictable. The album, when it starts, it's like, whoa, it's a bit of a surprise for people. But and I think on the DVD, that going back to the other question, I think it's important that people know what Nibs thinks and Douglas, because the history of the band is covered quite a lot now with the first DVD, Saxon Chronicles, the second one, the movie. And then this one brings it up to date. So I think it's important people should know the history of Saxon. Yeah, we like Hellfest. It's the premier Fringe festival. So, we should play there every 2 years. So maybe we'll play next year. We're not, we didn't play this year. So maybe next year we can play. That would be great.
In position. Be escorting Dr. Healy here into the facility.
Well, it's sort of it's a prog rock album really, and it's a concept album of a film called The Hybrid. And the guy that drums on the album is the producer of the film, and he asked me to do it. I went to this film set to meet the actors and everything. It's quite cool, and we just put together the lyrics and things for the album. I think it sounds pretty cool. I mean, people should check it out. It's not like Saxon, but it is really rock music. It's quite hard music. So it's like new metal. Well, we have a very wide audience. Most of our shows across Europe do have a lot of younger fans as well. I think people that are into rock music, especially younger people, do check out, the older bands and the newer albums that they're making. And, when bands like Metallica say that we influenced them, or other bands say that, they do check them out. So I think the rock audience at the moment is great because it's a mixture of old and new. So I really like that, Great, we get on really well, Skid Row. I mean, we wanted them to tour with us. We asked them if they wanted to tour. So it's good. They're not touring the UK with us. They're just doing the European part. But yeah, it's a good mixture. They're like 10 years old, younger than we are. They're musically, so it's a good generation, really. They don't have Sebastian Bach with them anymore, so they need to bring up the profile of this band as much as they can. And it's a great tour for them. We've played in front of a lot of people, and I think they've shown the fans that they can rock, as they are now. In the future, well, we've got one more album, and maybe a few more tours, I don't know, we'll see. We take it one day at a time, really, how we go. That's how you survive. Well, there is no magic thing. You just have to look after yourself. I mean, today I'm a little bit hoarse because we've just done 15 shows with like 2 days off. So, but yeah, you have to. Actually, talking is not good for your voice. Actually, it's the worst thing you can do. But I think generally it's sort of, you have to monitor your body all the time when you're on these long tours. You have to look after your throat. You have to monitor. You try not to catch a virus. That's the secret. So you're weaving through, you know. So keeping yourself free from cold, influenza, you know, that sort of thing. That's quite difficult. So yeah, keep fit. That's the secret. Drink lots of wine and good food. That's the secret to longevity.